Tammy E, an accidental retiree, and today I'm looking at things that I purchased, just like this little item, which is a poncho that I can wear front, side, any way I want to. And today I decided to wear it this way, on sale. And I'm going to show you some items that I got and how it got me thinking for some other things. And one item from Amazon that's a preview to the next part of this large haul it turned out to be, but that I shopped for from late December through early February, actually, when I get to part two. But I'm not going to call them part one and two, and they're going to be, who knows when they're going to be. This isn't, some of these things you'll be able to still get on sale probably, for a better discount than I did maybe. And some of these things in the next two hauls, well, you won't, but there'll be other things. And the idea is to not give you what you can get, but how to shop as we get older and on a budget, especially, you know, as you retire at 55 to 67. And that's where my husband and I are at right now. And I'm planning for that retirement by getting quality items from a company that I like, which happens to be J. Jill. This is an unsponsored video. You might like Coldwater Creek. You might like Macy's. You might like... I shop at all those places, but primarily I like J. Jill. I've shopped there for a long time, but you may, you know, like I have Cuddle Duds on right now. Shop those items that you like, but make sure that they're high quality in your budget. And if they're high quality, they're sustainable. So you're not adding to environmental issues. So this is really not just for people my age, but for any age. You want quality items. And so, you know, I'm giving you an option, and I'm also giving you a way to shop so that you can stay in your budget with quality items. And that's by following the seasonal sales. And these items I got in December, which is when things start to go on clearance for that fall, early winter stage. And so that's what I did. Like, this is actually a summery poncho. I got it in the fall, but the color is fine for fall. And but it will be good for spring and summer. And I am a winter, so I really look better in winter colors any time of year. I just don't look very good. And you would think with my pale skin and so on, I'd look great in pastels, and they wash me out. I look horrible in them. So I have to be very careful with the spring tones, and I'm going to be showing you that. And I'm not sure I did that great on it, but how I can fix it a little bit if it is off, and still enjoy those pinks and light blue hues, which I do like. It's just not always on me. But some days I just blink and I just, you know, put something else on with it that makes it look a little bit better, and I just go with it. And sometimes I'm just at home and I don't really care. So, and writing and cleaning and whatnot. So that's what I do. But I do try to stick to those colors that I like. So that's another thing that you should know, is the colors that look good for you. Now, I said I'm a winter. I did this in the 80s. You know, that was a big thing. I've heard it come up again. Go ahead, go for it if you need to, but you kind of know. I'm better off in jewel tones. Blacks and grays for some reason look okay on me, depending on the gray. I can't go too gray. You know, it's like, you know, well, it's actually better now that my hair is kind of white, you know, because everything washes me out. So that's part of being older. But anyway, let's move on. So let's see, where am I going to start? Well, I'm going to start with this. You know, it was that Pantone gear. And I'm not trying these on. I'm just going to show you them, and then hopefully keep them clean somehow. I couldn't get the basket. My husband had all kinds of clothing baskets up last week, but now our washer is fixed, so they're downstairs where they belong. So, well, it's anyway. This is oatmeal heather, and you know how I love oatmeal heather. And it's kind of close to that Pantone Cloud Dancer of the Year color, but it's not. But I did like this, and it's nice Henley, nice thick Henley. I have a sweatshirt it's gonna look great with, you know, my Crime Weekly one. And you know, and it just is gonna go, it'll be great because that's probably something I will do when I when I do, you know, my own version of true crime and serious topics, which is going to be called the Pathfinder Mysteries series, which is coming up soon. And that's what I'm working on. I actually am working on an episode or 2 episode sort of thing right now. And but that won't come out until the fall. But I have to start it earlier than that, so I'm gonna have to backtrack with something else that I started years ago. I don't know where I'll go. I'm not going to be doing recent crimes, you know, so you're not going to hear me talking about the Nancy Guthrie case, which is really, really big news right now, nor the Rob Reiner case. Those things are not going to be on my channel until they're, you know, old, cold, and moldy, because I'm just not going to do that. But yeah, that's the big topic of the day, and I do keep up with today's topics, folks. I just don't decide to, you know, go into them. So then I saw this when I found that, and you know, it was kind of Christmas time when I got these, so I would have worn them, but then I got sick. It's a long story. So, you know, January was a bust. I wore pajamas most of the time, but this I thought was really a nice outfit. And because I shop at J. Jill, sometimes I get little extra sales, and because I shop frequently, and this was, I think, on clearance. It originally was $54. I did not pay $54 for it. But it's, you know, the kind of shirt I love, you know, like this Cuddle Duds. It's a little heavier. So when we had that extreme cold snap, it would have been great. But in the spring, I can just wear this around the house. I don't have to wear something extra, big sweater or anything. So, you know, I get a lot of wear out of things like this. It'll be great next fall and so on. And to go with it, I shopped Amazon. Just to give it that extra layer, especially in the morning and evening, when I might be just wearing this around the house, just, you know, as the shirt. Sometimes you need a little extra warmth in your torso to keep you warm. And that's why I shopped Amazon. I shopped all over. First I checked J. Jill out because I like their quality, but I found something on Amazon to go with it, and that is this. And it is something that is lightweight enough I can put with a t-shirt, actually. So it's a 4-season vest, but I thought it would look nice over this. It's kind of got a little black gray, but it'll look good. It brings out a tone more black, even though it's a kind of a charcoal in there. It kind of goes both ways. But yeah, isn't that cool? So J. Jill and Amazon combined. All right, then, well, I'm not sure whether I want to show you the one thing that I have. I think I'm going to save that for the next video. Well, no, I will show you it, but the next thing that I had, this got me thinking, believe it or not, about that jacket that I got for the fall, which also can do well for spring. And so here we are with a really nice warm sort of half sweater, half sweatshirt hoodie. So last night I was talking to my family, And I said I did these 2 videos of clothing hauls, and I wasn't going to do the try-on because I just don't feel like doing that anymore. Aghast, my daughter said, but that's the whole point. That's what people look forward to, is the try-on. Really? Okay, well, so I decided I'd film this little clip that you'll see from now on anytime I do a try-on just before. So welcome to the try-on portion of this video. Here's that red with kind of a charcoal or black tweed or print within it, and then that vest that I bought to go with it. It's real nice. And the vest is lightweight. It can go into spring and summer, actually. This is that Heathered Henley. Fun fact, it has these little V's here and here. So, I don't know. It's a little different. It's cuffed a little bit. This is that sweatshirt, hoodie, but sweater over that Henley. Ready for this time of year. This late February, March, and into April. Then I'm going to say bye for now. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up button, and do subscribe to my channel, An Accidental Retiree. I'm Tammy saying bye for now. God bless and see you soon.